Good morning, everyone. I am returning home from France and from skiing in Courchevel to carnage, basically. Well, this is all my own doing from my trips, but I need to just put everything away. I've also had a load of deliveries of stuff. Everything is piling up on my dressing table. We have pieces from Erin. We have Look Fantastic. We have P.O. Box stuff. We have some lovely pieces from Holland & Cooper. Oh, we have Dior bits. We have La Perla. We have the Napco. Oh my goodness. So much gorgeousness from the Napco. I can't wait to open these. We have some new gym kit. But most importantly, we have a whole load of suitcases that need to be unpacked. Washing needs to be done. It's a hot mess in here right now. We arrived back. Oh, my hair is not looking all that good. We arrived back yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, but we took yesterday to kind of get organized. I have a rather exciting shoot next week with Stella magazine at my house. So we've been reorganizing things and moving stuff around and doing lots of homey stuff. I've got some orders arriving today, just some little trinkets, and I've got some arriving tomorrow as well. I have moved my kitchen around, much to Ali's dismay. Yeah, I'll be showing you all of that. I've got to, oh gosh, my skin is so dry. Wow, wait there. Wowzers. That was like chalky skin then. So I've got a lot to do around the house. I have Artifact Flowers, I believe, delivering some floral displays for the shoot. Rather than buying real flowers, I thought I'd get some of the ones that like look beautiful around the house. They're on loan just to sort of liven the places up, but also just to try some different things in the spaces, because I do actually need to buy a lot more stuff in terms of foliage and things like that. Obviously these are Artifact Flowers and the ones that are on my dressing table as well. Yeah, so it was quite a busy evening of restyling, reshuffling, and I'm really happy with how it's looking. Now all we're waiting for is to get our new integrated appliances, and then the kitchen I feel is a much more like open and calm, and I don't know, it feels good to me. I have to obviously tidy my dressing room today. I have to also do the utility room, restyle it. I also have to do my office, and then I think I'm done pretty much. I'm not going to be doing a full face of makeup because after a whole week of wearing makeup, I literally cannot deal with doing it. I just need some like time off. And I've got quite a busy week. Tomorrow we've got interviews all day. Then on Tuesday I have an event with Dior Couture. I'm going to, I think it's the store on Bond Street, and I'm doing like a panel and a talk there with them, which is really exciting. And then on Wednesday, we have the team from Stella coming over to do a photo shoot in my house, which I am so nervous, guys. This is ridiculous. I am so nervous, but excited because I've never done anything like this before. Yeah. All will be fine. And then we've got more interviews next week, and it's just hectic. And then is it Valentine's Day? Then it's Valentine's Day, and we have lots of stuff planned, but I'll be vlogging that separately probably. And then it's my friend's baby shower, which is good. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I also just posted a picture on Instagram of my armpit. I'll insert it on screen somewhere like here so that you can see, but basically it's like after one session of the laser, I wanted to show you my progress because it's actually been life-changing. So I'll insert that on screen so you can see it, but very happy. My next appointment is not until the 20th, I think, but I've got reflexology tomorrow. Lots happening. So I'm gonna get myself ready, get my hair dried, but it is the most blustery day today. It is Storm Sierra, I believe, and wow. I don't think I've ever experienced a storm like this. It's insane. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready for the day, do my hair. I'm just gonna straighten my hair today because it's super quick and easy, and then set about my busy day of getting stuff done. So Ali has headed to the vets, and I am on sorting out the house duty. So that's probably what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day. I'm making a big old start on my beauty cupboard, which needs a huge clear out, and I actually want to do some little parcels for you guys. I'm going to try and do some kind of like Instagram giveaway or something like that where I send a load of you parcels and make you up some parcels from these beauty bits, because I get so much and I really want to share that with you. So yeah, watch this space. I'm going to hopefully be doing that. But yeah, I'm going to get this room in order and then make a start on the rest of the house, basically. There's a lot to do. A lot to do. I have just unwrapped some gorgeous little bits from the Napco, and these are some new silk pillowcases. They have our signatures, initials on them, so it has LMG. And then for Ali, it was here. Oh, there it is. It has AMG, and they've also sent a few of my little silk hair ties that I use as well. So they're going to go into the scrunchy jar of doom. These are pretty much the only things that I use in my hair now, because I don't really wear my hair up that much. If I want to get it off my face and not do a proper style, I use these because they're just so much kinder, basically. I love them. We are removing everything that's in this fridge cupboard. Yeah, that's very satisfying, isn't it? Are you enjoying that? Ooh, nicely done. Yes, Ali is breaking down the wood that is currently in this in this cupboard, ready for the new fridge to go in, which I'm going to order this evening. I've also had a bit of a change around in here, but I haven't shown you yet. So I'm going to let Ali finish doing his thing, and then I'm going to show you this room as it is currently. But ooh, lots of space. Feels so nice and spacious in here. I love it. I literally love it. Lumi. Lulu, you got a squinty eye. Daddy put your drops in. What have you been doing? You've been running through the thornies again. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Well, this one is just about ready to settle down for a Sunday evening, which is my favourite time. We've just had a huge sort out of the kitchen, so I thought I'd show you what I've been busy doing since I got back from Courchevel. So, this is how it's looking, and honestly, I'm so happy with it. I feel like there's so much more space, and when it's really nice and sunny in here and bright, this area, it just feels lovely. And I know that obviously I would spend a lot of time lounging in this area, but now I feel like I sit, I have my drink, I have my laptop and my iPad and my books in front of me, I have my morning coffee and my vitamins, and I'll sit here and it just feels so much more open. And I'm so glad that I picked items that can move from each room, because we've actually got a little snug setup in where our dining room was, and it feels so nice. In fact, Ali calls it his whiskey room, because it's basically like a chilled room with lots of alcohol and lots of comfy seating. But this is just making me so happy. And once we get the space freed up from the fridge, it's just going to look perfect. So I'm really excited for this. Ali's been setting up the lounge. I've basically been having the biggest faff in the house you have ever known. Everything is just so tidy, so organized. I've had a good reorganize of this area. I put our new toaster there instead of the Thermomix for now, just for the pictures, because the Thermomix will actually go on the unit behind the door there, so that'll work really well. But just for like aesthetic setups now, we have got this little one and all of my crockeries out there. Everything's looking very organized. Even Lumi's little drawer. So we've managed to condense Lumi's cupboard into one little drawer. So here are all of her sachets. We're currently trying out new cat foods for Lumi. So we've got some gourmet pearl there, which is probably the most expensive one that we have. And then we've got lots of different ones like Iams, Sheba, Whiskers. We're just seeing which one she likes the best, and then we're going to go with that. So all of her bowls go in here and her treats. And it's just super handy. But that is how this room is looking. So I'll take you through to the living room. Now, the living room is a faff in process, so don't judge it now. But it's not too different, really. We've just swapped out some of the cushions and added a few bits. I've got a new frame coming for that picture there, because this one's just a little bit too gold. It's a bit orangey gold, and I want something a little bit more subtle. So I think I've got a wooden frame coming. We've got the plinths in here. We're seeing how these are going. I'm going to give them a bit of a dress up as well, but they're just in here for now for a little bit of symmetry. Changed out the cushions, And the fire is on, the candle is on, and this area is looking nice and cozy too. We're going to settle down and watch a film. And then into this room, which is the snug.
At the moment.
At the moment. This is where we've popped our sofas from the kitchen because obviously they're not going anywhere, and we've just dressed this room really casually. I wish this was bigger, but it isn't. But it still looks very, very chic in here, so I like it. And then we've got the 2 armchairs. So it's just nice that we can kind of have this room set up properly as well, and it's still super cozy. Very, very happy. Then I've also had a resort out in here. I've sorted out the towels and the linen napkins that are at the top. We've got some dried lavender in the sink, and everything is just looking nice and organised. We're gonna find a special home for our little Vorwerk handheld Hoover, but it's all coming along very, very nicely. I've got 1 room left to faff in prep for the shoot. Oh my God, guys, this was, I didn't even sort myself out before speaking to you guys. Hold on, let me sort this out. Oh dear, that's what happens when you go makeup free for the entire weekend. You just end up looking like a bit of a mess. Now that hair, it looks at least like it's in a proper ponytail. Yeah, so I've got my office just to faff a little bit more, but that's the last room because we're only doing a couple of rooms in the house for the shoot, and I'm really, really excited for it. My Amazon orders arrived as well. I actually unboxed one of them. Oh, Lumi's having some dinner. You having some din-dins? Good girl. No, you don't have to come and say hello. Just go have your din-dins, my love. Go have your din-dins. Good girl. Yeah, so I unboxed one of my Amazon orders and it was a load of books. I will bring my orders in and go through them with you now. I've got some more arriving tomorrow. So lots of little things. I just want the house to look so nice and so perfect. So I'm probably having a bit of a panic, and but I just want it to look nice. Do you know, when it's kind of like the kick up the arse that you need to get everything sorted and looking its best. So yeah, hold that thought. In the first box, there was this Chanel book. I really like this Chanel book actually, because I've got the other 3, like the Louis Vuitton one, the Dior one, and the Chanel one. And the Chanel is like holographic and it just doesn't work for me. And this one is nice and monochromatic, so this will go nice in all of the rooms in my house. I think possibly this will go nicely in my dressing room, so I'll have a little bit of a rejig up there. Then I've got, I love the Vogue books. They are some of my favorites, just all of their editorial shoots and images. I love them, I find them so inspiring. I literally just sit in my office sometimes and go through them. This one is their Vogue on Location book, and then this is The House That Pinterest Built from Diane Keaton, which was very interesting to me, seeing as I use Pinterest as such a load of inspiration. So I thought this would be really interesting to have like a bit of a flick through. So that was in the first parcel. In the second parcel, which is the biggest, we have this book, which again I loved the aesthetic of, but this is the Architectural Digest at 100 years, at a century of style basically. And I've looked at this book for ages. It was super expensive, but I loved how this looks, because I watch a lot of the Architectural Digest videos on YouTube as well. They always show up in my description box, so I thought if I enjoy those, I'll enjoy the book. And I love the finish of it. This is such a gorgeous coffee table book. Like if you're looking for a real sort of neutral coffee table book, this is one of them. One of the best I've seen, because it's like almost linen. Oh, stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Lovely, lovely. I'm such a sucker for coffee table books, unfortunately. Then in here, this is for when I'm cooking. I've wanted one of these for ages, and I finally found one that I liked, that I thought would go nicely in my kitchen. So this is a cast iron cookbook stand or iPad stand. Probably for me more so going to be an iPad stand. But again, this is just a really cute little accessory for the kitchen that I thought would look very, very nice. And the final box, which I think is more books. Is it more books? Another Vogue book. This is the World in Vogue, People, Parties and Places. I have seen this book so many times and I was like, and then I took the plunge. So a few more coffee table books, because I love coffee table books. I think these are some decorative marble balls that I found on Amazon, which random as hell to find marble balls on Amazon, but they looked good. Oh no, these are my little marble bowls. Yes, I loved these. So I got 2 sets of these. Solid marble, sort of decorative bowls. These are actually gorgeous. You can't see in this light how beautiful they are, but I love those. Look at this. I haven't even lit the candles yet, but it just makes me so happy. This room is going to be completely finished tomorrow. No, yes, tomorrow, but I'll be down in London. I kind of want to get some little like pictures to go here and here. I feel like this room can take a little bit of something. Excuse me? What are you saying? What are you saying? I've already set up my little book holder there, but I'm not sure if it's going to stay there. Ideally, I wanted it there. Please ignore the fact that we haven't got our electricity set up yet in this cupboard, so we're using an extension lead until our electrician, Mr. Matt Can, comes and helps us out. What are you doing? You're doing a catwalk. You're doing a catwalk. Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was going to go there instead of the toaster, but Ali really likes the toaster there, so, oh, decisions. Excuse me. Get out of the sink. You approve of Mummy's new book holder? Good girl, good girl. Good morning, everyone. I probably should have said good morning to you properly then, but it is a glorious sunny day here in the UK, and that rhymes. I hope that that is okay. Look at her. Little stinkerbell up there. It's Monday and I am up and ready for work. I'm dressed. I'm not actually going to be in the office too much today, neither is Carrie. Carrie's doing interviews, like I said, and I am gonna spend the morning watching videos and just re-editing them. I watch obviously all of my videos through, and then I'm going to get my nails done because I have a talk down in London tomorrow with Dior, and then I have a meeting, and then I'm going to pick up my braces, my Invisalign braces, which I'm nervous / excited about, and I can't believe I'm doing this, so hopefully you're gonna get used to my lisp here on my channel, but just bear with me, guys. And then I have a photo shoot on Wednesday. I've told you this already, but that's why I'm going to get my nails done, because they've grown out. They look so good still, but they've grown out, so I wanna get fresh nails. I'm gonna get a manicure, I'm gonna get a pedicure. Then this evening I've got my reflexology, which I'm really looking forward to as well. I'm having it once a month at the moment. And exactly, what have you done? What have you done? You want your moment? You want your moment? Oh. So that's the plan of action for today. Carrie is obviously doing interviews for our new videographer, which I'm really excited about. I was gonna tell you something. What was I gonna tell you? Yeah, so I'll be vlogging the shoot here on Wednesday. I'm gonna have my friend Chris here as well. He's staying over Tuesday night, so we'll be traveling back with him. He's coming to like oversee everything, but this room is going to be finished. I'm so excited. Can you tell I'm in a really good mood? I woke up at 5:30 today and I went to bed at 10, and I'm very happy about that. I feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and my skin, guys, I feel like I can't stop talking about this, but my skin is just the joy. I'm using all of the nourishing products. It is just, so good. I actually am not wearing foundation again. I actually tried the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Blurring Primer this morning and really like that. I don't actually know if I prefer the Perfecting one now. I just went for the Perfecting because I was like, that's kind of what I'm all about, but I think I prefer the blurring now. I'm gonna try them all this week. So I've got that on. I've got my CC serum. I've also got a caviar stick in copper, I think, on my eyes with a Guerlain eyeliner. I've got Eyebrow Queen on my brows, always. Exactly. What have you got on your face, my little rumpadump? Well, what have you got? What have you got? You gorgeous little fluff butt. What else have I got on my face? All of the face mist. I'm also using the Dior concealer. Just a dot there, dot there, dot there, dot there. So yeah, that's what I've got on my face today. I'll link it all in the description box down below, but I'm gonna be doing some more blog posts on it. My blog posts always fall behind when I travel just because I have to really be in the zone to be able to write. And I'm so dedicated to not hiring anyone to write for my site. I want it to... You can't write for it, Lumi. I don't read sites that have like ghostwriters or anything like that, and I can't do it. It's just a personal preference, and I know why people do it, and I get it, and it looks so great when everything goes out on time, but I just want it to be me and my thoughts, and I think that that's what my website should be about. It's different for other people, but for my website, that's definitely what it should be about. So I've fallen a little bit behind because it was really hectic out in... What is wrong with you? What do you want, my love? You're causing me to stop talking to everyone. What do you want? You want Coke? She wants coconut oil. She wants coconut oil. Okay, come on, my love. You know it's in this cupboard now, don't you? You know it's in this cupboard. Up here. Up here. Oh, she's purring already. I can't remember what I was saying now. What was I saying? Yes, because I know that there was some negativity online about the trip with Laura Mercier, and I like... You know, I get it. I get why people feel that way, because you just see all of the Instagram pictures going out, but the team at Laura Mercier worked so hard on that trip, and every creator worked so hard when they were there. Were they saving lives? No, they were not saving lives. But what they were doing was creating lots of content. Like, honestly, I think some of the girls on that trip were some of the hardest working I've ever seen. And it was so inspiring to be around, and it was really like a bit of a kick in the teeth when you see people being like, oh, you know, it's just a holiday. It definitely isn't a holiday. Like, even just the videos that I put out on my Insta stories, like they don't just happen, and both Ali and I worked really hard on those, and that's something that we choose to work hard on, because we want you guys to be like immersed and almost see what we're doing and get immersed in the brand in the same way that we are, and it looks like we're just having a, you know, a good old time. And yes, there will be time when we let our hair down and we enjoy some drinks and it gets a bit wild, but every single person worked so hard on that trip, and I think that that's something that I will never discredit, because as much as what it appears to look like on social media, it looks like that because everyone works so hard. And the Laura Mercier team did amazingly as well, so I can't fault them. Their vision and their thoughts, and they just think of everything. They just did so well, and they all worked tirelessly. So anyway, I'm gonna go and take my stuff downstairs, and I'm gonna get cracking on my workload for the day. And I think we've had a good little catch up here, haven't we? Now that Lumi's had her coconut oil, she's very happy. I actually haven't shown you this bag yet. It's coming in another video, but this is a new purchase, and it is fast becoming my most used bag because I use it all around the house. Remember when I was saying I was carrying all of my work stuff around the house with me and I couldn't juggle it all? Well, I just shove everything in here now, and I walk around my house with my handbag, and I look ridiculous, but it's super convenient. I'm just sat at my kitchen table and I'm doing some work. I've just been doing some email stuff, some blog stuff, and ticking some items off my diary to-do list. The sun has unfortunately left the chat, but I have just had some orders from Amazon, the other bits and pieces that I ordered, so we can open those up and see what else I've got arriving. I've sent loads of videos today to the people at Artifact Flowers. Why do my eyes look so tired? But I hopefully will get some gorgeous little flower displays ready and in the house. So it's all coming together. I also ordered a new lens for my new camera. What is this? Ah, these little boxes that I ordered. So I got these gorgeous little decorative trinket boxes from Amazon as well. They're little jewelry boxes, but you would have seen that I bought loads of pieces like in this finish from Ochre not long ago. I've got like a bin and a tray and a little cup holder thingy on my dressing table, and these go perfectly with that. So I bought quite a few of them actually. There might be more in here, or there might be some other stuff in here. You never know with an Amazon delivery. Oh, where are my lenses in here? Good stuff. Be trying this little Canon lens out. Ooh. Oh yes, I ordered a tray as well. Oh dear. Aha, so this is the little set of boxes. Oh, I should get more of these. I've just popped on my new lens onto my new camera, and I'm actually loving it. What do you think? I have to hold it a little bit further away. Does it zoom in and out? I'm not sure it does. No zooming, but good quality. I'm loving the light on it and also the depth. But is there too much movement? Oh, I'm not sure, because the stabilization of the other camera is really good. So this is just an example of how I have dressed these items. I'm not sure whether to put that inside the coffee table. So I want to have something up on here, but I wanted to use that as like a display table for like a candle or something. Having it off center like that, I think it would work better. But I do have some marble balls coming that can go in that drawer. So let's have a look. I love the fact that you can display things in this table. It looks so nice. It does look nice. Very proud of myself. What do you think, little kangaroo? What do you think? Good morning, everyone. I've been up since 5. It is 7:15 and I'm not wearing my Dior outfit because A, none of it fit. It was all too big for me, and there is also a security tag left on the jacket, which is such a shame. I'm wearing my own bits, and I've got my Christian Dior belt on. I've got my work bag, which I've swapped my little strap thing onto. I'm wearing this coat that I've got, which is faux fur. Got my Isabel dress underneath, tights from Calcedonia, and Church's boots. And this is what I'm going to wear for the day. My car is just arriving, so I'm going to pop my camera in my bag and head down to London. We've just made it down to London. Bea is eating my porridge.
It's not your porridge.
It's definitely my porridge.
I feel like you should have got my attackers in with the...
Yeah, I should have filmed her putting her... Is that honey that you were putting it? Oh my god. This is Carrie's sister, by the way. Have you been on my vlogs before? Welcome to the vlog, Bea!
Because you spoke on the panel.
Oh yeah, but we didn't formally introduce you, did we? You were in your spandangle dress that night. Yeah. I spoke on Fee's panel at Christmas time. I don't know if you remember, if you were watching Vlogmas, you would have seen that I spoke there. Fee was the one in the spandangle dress. And today we're going to speak on a panel at Dior, which is very exciting. And Fee stole my porridge and then put in amazing tekkers. She got honey in the pot, no-handed. Like, literally, I was so impressed.
I'm horrified.
Oh, this one's with us as well. This
I'm
one's here
surrounded
too.
by my 2 least favourite people.
Result. But yeah, we're heading there now, and then we've got a day of meetings, and I'm gonna hand over the Carrie. Hand over the camera to Carrie. Hand over the Carrie.
Where am I going?
I'm handing over the Carrie. I'm done with
It's
her.
like she's recruiting for her own replacement.
Yeah.
You know how this works?
Oh. So I'm Lydia, and I am an online fashion and lifestyle creator. I have a platform on YouTube and Instagram, and then I have my blog as well. I've been doing my blog for about 8 or 9 years, and then I've been on YouTube for about 4 years. And I work closely with some of the biggest brands in the world on campaigns, like face campaigns. Okay, I kind of stopped vlogging when I was down in London because I've got a very small amount of battery left. I've gone and I've seen Rona, my dentist. I've actually got my top retainer in at the moment. I need to get another battery. Where are my batteries? Let's go find one. But I've got my top retainer in at the moment, and I'm gonna put in my bottom one. I just need to give it a bit of a file down, because remember I had the same problem last time where it rubs on my underside of my tongue. I have realized just how much work I have to do to like get the house ready. I feel like I left the house in a better state, even though the cleaners have been, but I've walked to the front door, and kindly the amazing lady behind Artifact Flowers, which you know I'm a huge fan of, has dressed my home. Well, she sent basically all of her amazing faux flowers for me to use around the home. Oh my gosh, these ones, these are gonna look so nice in my office. That's where they're going straight away. But yeah, she sent all of these gorgeous pieces for me to dress my home with for the shoots, and I know that I'm gonna end up, oh my god, there's even more in here. Oh wow, I know that I'm gonna end up keeping and buying lots of these. But my hallway, look at Lumi like hiding in the undergrowth there. You K-pop it. Yeah, so this is what my evening is going to be about. Just dressing and finalising all of the rooms and getting them ready for the shoot tomorrow, and then I can breathe like a little bit of relief, because I feel like all of the stresses from this week have like happened, because this morning I obviously had my talk with Dior, and then tomorrow is the shoot. So I'm gonna regroup, get myself together, file my retainer down, and then get on with my evening and get myself ready. So now, good morning, everyone. Actually, it's just the afternoon. I am currently very stressed because I've been running around my house getting it looking absolutely perfect for today's shoot. I've got people from Stella magazine here, and we are zhuzhing my house to perfection to make it look all nice and pretty. I've also got my first set of braces in, my Invisalign braces, so I'm lisping like you wouldn't believe, but I'm slowly, the S's are really hard to say. I'm slowly getting used to it, so hopefully it won't be too noticeable. I do find that I have a very noisy mouth at the moment, and that's something that I really don't like. But we have the most gorgeous day. Look at this sunshine. It is absolutely beautiful. So I'm loving the vibe today, and then the living room is looking all nice. We've done a little bit of like styling here on the coffee table, and I love how this room looks. I'm actually going to buy these 2 pieces from Artifact because they just look so perfect in here. I love it. So now I'm about to do a little bit of a shoot in the kitchen and shoot some portraits. So I'm going to hand the camera over to Carrie, and she's going to take over, and I'm going to stop lisping on my vlog. Look at it go! See. Oh, lovely.
So I've just got to get, it's too smiley, but there's one that's sort of quite like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you believe it?
Yeah, lovely.
It's quite sweet.
Yeah, cool. Lovely. Can you do some more?
So I'm just going to do a couple without you in it.
Okay.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to comp in the background.
Oh my gosh, last night you know, my braces were rubbing. They were like, oh, put Wongella on. Have you ever put Wongella on an open wound in your mouth?
It hurts.
Oh my God, that should be some kind of torture. I put it on and I was like, oh my God, you can't put it on an open thing. It was not a vibe.
Right, Bridget,
Come on, see
the cat as well.
Come on. No.
Come on, Pippi.
That's nice.
Smile for the
You can
camera.
face it down now. I think she's a bit like...
Yeah, she probably laughed. Out she goes.
We have got one.
Let's see.
I feel like I'm moving in all of them.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh, look at
Oh,
the
wait.
face.
Yeah.
She looks powerful.
Where's the one where Liz was looking at her?
Quite like that. And then that one was quite nice. The smile.
Yeah. I love
Oh,
that.
that's lovely.
I like that. You see what we could do is...
Yeah,
they
it's
look
lovely.
really nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Cool. Great. So we've got that one. It's good. Might look a bit darker.
Oh yes, I think I prefer this more than the kitchen.
Super chic.
Yeah,
You'll like this one.
it's like
I like this. It's nice. But let's just close the door. I don't like the distraction
Yep.
of the...
Sorry.
No, sorry, don't worry. I'm getting a bit trigger happy now. Ah. That's nice. Really like that.
Oh, you're gonna love these lids.
Oh, lovely. So
you happy with this?
you've got some nice smiles and stuff. I'll go through and just choose the nicest one.
Good evening, everyone. I am sat on the floor in my living room because I don't want to ruin my lovely plump sofas that took me so long to plump. Oh, it's been one of those days. It has been one of those days, but the shoot went really well, and I'm really excited about it, but I've just had one of those days where, you know, like, it's always so hard to communicate what goes on behind the scenes and what is happening, and a lot of stuff happens and you're just a bit like, oh my gosh, like, I don't need this. And because, like, this is my life and I share my life on the internet, it's like, I take everything very personally, and I know I shouldn't, and it can be quite emotionally draining sometimes. And so I'm just having one of those days where I feel a little bit meh. But my house looks really lovely despite actually being chaos, because I've had to hide everything. Like, everything looks nice and neat, but I've also hidden so much stuff. Also, my Invisalign braces make my lips look bigger. Very weird. How are you coping with the way that I'm talking? Do you know what? I think I could probably pop the bottom one out to talk to you, and it'd probably be a bit easier, less lispy. Yeah, I think we'll do it that way because it's a lot easier. I just pop the bottom one out. But whenever I take them out, my mouth feels very strange. I'm like, oh, stuff's moved already. But I went to see my dentist, Rona Escanda, I think it's how you say her name, but she's got a very lovely name. I went to see her yesterday, and I didn't realise that she's like the dentist to the stars, and you guys all knew about her and told me about her. And yeah, so I've like paid for my treatment and I'm so excited. She's going to be doing like composite bonding and everything at the end. I think I've got about 6 to 8 months, no, 8 months I think, with the Invisalign. Basically, she's designed my treatment around me, and I'm so grateful for it. So I was kind of hoping that I wasn't going to have the buttons on my teeth, but what she's done is like my buttons are all down the back, so you're never going to see them, and that really, really excites me. I'm really looking forward to the fact that it's not going to impact like my smile at all. And she spent so much time designing my treatment so that it suits me, and she's talked me through everything, and I'm just really, really excited. I'll pop her details in the description box down below, but she's really lovely and gorgeous as well. She's been really lovely. I think Carrie's even going to be going to her for her Invisalign as well, which is really cool. Means we can go together. But I thought I'd give you a quick look at the house, because everything has changed and we've got new appliances and stuff in, and weirdly the room that I've like thrown together the snug, everyone's like, oh my gosh, this room is amazing when they walk in there, and I'm like, oh, this is the room that's just kind of like thrown together. So I'll show you that as well. But everywhere is just looking so lovely, and it's going to cost me a fortune because I've got to send Dawn a list of all of the things I want to buy now. These little, that one's a big one, that one's a little one over there. My gosh, I feel like a weather lady. But yeah, really, really happy with how everything's looking. So yeah, I didn't really speak to you much yesterday, but the Dior event went so well, and it was so nice to be a part of it. I met some really lovely people, and some people that were there with my subscribers as well, which was just so nice, just so lovely to like meet and chat, and yeah, just, it was all the good vibes. But yeah, so this evening I think I'm gonna just chill out, do some chilled stuff. I want to get up tomorrow and work out. I need to get all my diaries in order, because as I predicted, my first trip of the year has completely thrown me off, and everything's just kind of, yeah, I've not been keeping up with my diary and not been keeping up with my daily diary, and so yeah, I need to get back to that. So without further ado, I'm going to take my gummy and just show you quickly the kitchen, because I'm so happy with how it's looking. Oh, and I've also had Lumi's new pet bed delivered, which I need to open with you. Unfortunately, it didn't arrive in time for the shoot, but I think I know where I'm going to put it. So I did a little cute styling pic over here today, which I don't usually show this side of the kitchen, which is weird. I'll pop a picture to, well actually no, if you want to see it, you can go over to Lydia Millen Home on Instagram and it will be on there. I never really pictured that area before. This is one of the items that I'm going to be buying from Artifact. I love this here. This is like little succulents, and I think, is that like magnolia leaves? I think they're flowers, I don't know, but I love this so much, so I think I'm going to keep this here. It's nice and rustic. Then we've got a cake sitting over here on my cake stand as usual. We've changed up this little setup here as well, so loving that, very Humphrey Munson vibes. And then this is, oh, I haven't shown you this. So this is our new fridge integrated, which I'm very excited about. So this is a larder fridge, which is perfect. I'm actually going to expose myself for how much chocolate we have in this fridge. I'm so bad. But yeah, so it's slightly, well, it's a lot narrower, but lots of space for veg at the bottom. We've got drinks and bits and bobs like that in here, and then we've still got some little baskets up there. We went for a Miele fridge, and we bought this, by the way. I'm so in love with my Miele appliances in my utility room that we just went for Miele, and we're going to get the freezer as well. But we didn't go for like the top end. We went for sort of like the mid tier, and this one seems to be absolutely perfect. So we're really, really happy with it. And I know that a lot of people are waiting for a review of the Miele appliances on my blog. It's coming, I promise. So now we've got this little space freed up, and at the moment it's been used for Lumi's gourmet eating area. She was so cute earlier. She didn't know what to do because there were so many bowls of food. She was like, oh, I'll have a little bit of this one, and oh, I'll have a little bit of that one. But we have got her a new bed that I think I'm going to try and put in that area. Otherwise, we've got a really beautiful wicker basket that we can put in there. I want to get maybe some pictures or some art to go there. And then this is the dining area, which I am just in love with. I think this room, it feels so much more spacious, and we've got room if we want to maybe add some plants or some more baskets. It's just, this place just feels so much more serene now. And Chris and Carrie and Ali and I all sat down here and had lunch together, and it was really lovely. I've also cleaned these hurricane jars, and they look like new. I need to really get into doing that. And I also cleaned the pendants over my center island. I had no idea how foggy they'd got. So that's there. And then in the living room, which is one of the rooms I'm just loving at the moment, we've moved the plinths that I purchased from Sophie Patterson into here, and I really, really like them. I think that they're bronze, so they go perfectly with our bronze side tables here. Lumi's having a little snooze. I've got some more books under here. So this is the Vogue On Location book under there, and also the house that Pinterest built. I love monochrome book spines. They're just my favorite. And then over here, more wedding pictures, a mimosa diptyque candle, and then this gorgeous, like, look, I just can't get over how gorgeous this is. I love that it's got twigs in it as well, like vines. It just looks beautiful. There's some little bits that Ali has just left because he's been shooting this room for me. There's also some drinks and stuff over there. But I think that the flow of this room is so much nicer now. But then this room here is the snug, and it looks out, if I show you, over our side garden, which is over here, and you can just about see that if you look really carefully there, the snowdrops are all coming out, and it's just so lovely. Really is such a nice little view. And then we've popped the Louis Vuitton trunk in the middle. I need to get a bigger one of these. This one I think I want to put in my office. I just need to get a bigger one. And something I haven't told you is, you might know that sometimes Lumi brings in mice. She doesn't kill them, she just brings them in and then lets them go. And we're quite good at using the little humane mice traps to trap them, and then we let them go and they run off into the distance like little meowmers. But one of them has got into our sofa, and he's just made a little home in there and then left. We've obviously caught him when he's been out looking for food, but he's chewed a little bit of the cushions, like the seated cushions there. So we may end up getting this reupholstered just to black, because I don't know if I can show you, but there's little holes. Poor little mousey making a home in our sofa. It'll go in this room perfectly, and this can stay as the snug. There's no rush with that. I actually really like it in the blue anyway, so it all looks really lovely in here. And it was so funny. We were like, where are we going to put the furniture from the kitchen? And we put it in here, and we love it. It's such a cute little room, and everyone walks in here and they're like, wow. So this is another room that they shot, but one of my favorite rooms in the whole house. As you can see, we've got some remaining little bits and bobs from Artifact down here. This is the room where we've kind of been dumping everything from the other rooms, but these are some more bits. But I really want to keep some of these for the gym. I love the greenery from here, which is a change for me because I've actually never really been into greenery, but seeing it around my house now, I'm kind of enjoying it a little bit. So yeah, so it's been a busy day. We're about to finish up work for the day, I guess. I'm going to sort of start putting things back together. My office as well has got flowers in. Oh, I've also got the ones by the bed. I'm going to buy these ones as well. I don't even want to know how much they're going to be. I love these. These are quite similar to the ones that I've got in my dressing room, but these are more sort of, they remind me a little bit of my wedding flowers. But I love the pots on them. They go really nicely with the tones in here. Buy those. And then in the bathroom, a little ensuite. We've got this one. I think I'm going to get this as well. I really like that. It goes really nicely in here. Just a little touch. I've also had a big tidy up in here so everything is like looking its best. I need to get some art for in here as well on this wall. This big wall needs some art, and then all of the little bits and bobs. Oh my god, I'm giving you like a mini house tour here. Mr. Millen Gordon is sick of this box being sat in the hallway, so he's opening up Lumi's new bed. We got this from the Basket Company. As you know, I'm a big fan of the baskets.
You bought her a basket to sleep in.
Bed. It's a pet bed.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was another basket.
Lumi's bed.
That's hilarious.
How cute is that? Lumi loves baskets, so I got her a basket bed.
You won't sleep in it.
She will, I'll make her. Oh, look, they do 3 different sizes of this as well. I actually messaged them to see if they did next day delivery, and they very kindly sent it to me, which is lovely of them, and I'll link them in the description box. They do the best willow baskets. Yeah.
Like that.
Facing out.
Like this.
Yeah, and then put her food next to her. There we go, Lumi's little setup.
But does she want to sleep next to her food?
Babe, she loves her food.